Mr. Speaker, I rise today to recognize and congratulate Samuel Hunsberger of Licking Creek, Pennsylvania. Samuel recently accepted a fully qualified appointment to the United States Military Academy in West Point, New York. Samuel is the son of Melissa and Larry Hunsberger and is the grandson of Jane Hunsberger and the late Ronald Hunsberger of Licking Creek, PA. The late Audrey Woodkirk of New Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, and the late Burdette Woodkirk of Hazel Township, Pennsylvania. As a student at Keystone Senior High School, William is active in the classroom, on the athletic field, and on the stage. He is a member of the student government, a 3-year varsity football player, and member of the marching band. Outside of school, Samuel is a volunteer firefighter for Knox and Callinsburg Licking Township companies. I would like to congratulate Samuel for his commitment to service and wish him the very best of luck as he embarks on this exciting new phase of life at West Point. Mr. Speaker, I rise today to recognize and congratulate Eric Clark of Howard, Pennsylvania. Eric recently accepted a fully qualified appointment to the United States Naval Academy in Annapolis, Maryland. Eric is the son of Amy and Benjamin Clark. He is the grandson of Yolta and Eric Clark of Warriors Mark, Pennsylvania, and Ann and William Welsh of Rixford, Pennsylvania. Eric is a senior at Baltimore Area High School, where he has excelled in and out of the classroom. As a captain of the varsity football and wrestling team, Eric is a strong leader. He also serves as senior class president and is a member of the National Honor Society. Eric has a clear passion for service and is a great example of what leadership looks like. Best wishes in Annapolis, Eric. I look forward to seeing all that you achieve. Mr. Speaker, I rise today to recognize and congratulate Jude Sterling of Millmont, Pennsylvania. Jude accepted a fully qualified appointment to the United States Air Force Academy in Colorado Springs, Colorado. Jude is a senior at the Meadowbrook Christian School. He's the son of Jason and Ann Rischel and the grandson of Shirley O'Brien and Harry Van Sickle of Lewisburg, Pennsylvania, and Kathy and Carl Baskin of Sugar Hill, Georgia. Jude is an active member of the Civil Air Patrol, where he has served in a variety of leadership positions. He is also a student pilot and a member of the cross-country and track and field team. His commitment to service is an inspiration to us all. I'm confident that Jude's experience in and out of the classroom will serve him well as he looks forward to this exciting new phase of life. Jude, thank you for your commitment to our nation, and best of luck in Colorado Springs. Mr. Speaker, it was an honor to nominate these young men. Their dedication to serving our country is inspirational, and I look forward to seeing their successes in the years to come. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. And again, and to all of them, thank you all again for their commitment to the nation. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I yield back the balance of my time.